back here to the pre.
The following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
Is behind him in the formation. And the handoff is going to go to Henschel. Henschel's got a gap and a seam. Henschel pile driving his way forward. Henschel to the end zone. Arms up for the Fond du Lac touchdown.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Stelmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Cash it in, tie this thing up. Motion goes to Umentum. He'll line up at the backfield now. Williamson, play fake, looking, one-on-one coverage. Johnson, touchdown! Fond du Lac, a 27-yard strike. And there,
our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Mayville, Wisconsin, where the Flyweight Conference match up tonight. The foes, the Lomira Lions, come on into town with the Mayville Cardinals. I'm joined by Jeff Sauer, who will be on my main cam tonight. Jeff, hello.
Welcome.
And, of course, Shelby will be down there on the portable for us all night long for these two playing tonight. Should be a good matchup. Obviously, the Lions towards the bottom of that Flyweight Conference. But, hey, when it's a rivalry game, anything can happen. And the Cardinals looking to stay afloat. 3-0 at the top of the Flyweight Conference right now, only tied with Laconia. So should be a good game here. We'll step aside, hear from some of our sponsors, and when we come back, some pregame action here from Mayville. Stick with us.
To serve central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Precision engineering, rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
for the dealer nearest you. Visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. I'm Makai Ackerman on my main camera tonight, and the color commentator, Jeff Sauer, of course, and Shelby down on the portable for us later tonight. Jeff, tell me how you're feeling to be here in Mayville tonight.
I'm pretty excited anytime we get to see some high school sports. It doesn't really matter who it is, but I am excited about the opportunity that we have here in Mayville tonight. You talked about it, rivalry game. You can throw records out the window when it comes to it. Currently, though, let's take a look at the Lomira Lions. They currently are 1-11 overall. Their one win was to Rhinelander. They went up to Rhinelander and played up there and was able to get a victory out of a much bigger school in Rhinelander, so you can't throw that necessarily out the window. But they're currently 0-3 in conference. Their conference losses, they lost to Winnebago Lutheran in 3. They lost to Laconia in 3. And they lost to North Fond du Lac in 3. So far, when it has come to the Flyweight Conference, Lomira has struggled at trying to get some victories.
Yeah, Lomira definitely struggling this season, like we talked about, 1-11 on the season, 0-3 in that conference play. And, you know, I thought they had a chance last week. Dominic and I were in Lomira when North Fondy came to town, both of them being 0-2 at the time in conference. I thought, hey, maybe this will be a close one, and North Fondy kind of just ran away with it. A little bit of a disappointing performance there from the Lions, but nonetheless, they look to come into Mayville tonight looking to get something going, and as you talked about, in a rivalry game as it is tonight, those records are out the window because these girls know who they're playing against and they know what they're playing for.
It looks like there's something special taking place tonight. Maybe it's Parents' Night. Normally we like people to let us know that, so in the future we'll ask Coach Caps to let us know when they have that, because we like to bring special attention to those situations. So Shelby's going to try and get on the floor. She'll get some individual shots here of the people as they're introduced, but I don't know what you got here. Do you want me to run through some of the individual statistics, or what would you like to do?
Yeah,
okay,
that works for me.
Let's take a look at some of the individual statistics here for Lomira. Leading the team in kills so far with 40 kills is Chervenka. I was trying to think. I think it is
Rachel Chervenka.
Rachel,
yes.
Yeah, Chervenka. And I did not have I didn't write down these first names, and I should have. She's got 40 kills on the season. Second on the team is number 9, Tessa Kettinger. She has 37 kills on the season. And then number 11 is Maya Norland. She has 27 kills so far on the season. 26, I take that back. And she is tied with number 17, Claire Grinstead. Kill percentage, 33.3% for Emily Verhagen. She's only attempted 1. And then Rachel Chervenka has 29.9%. You want to have that number right around 30%. So far she's doing okay with that. Leading in attacks has been Kettinger with 144. Second on the team is Norland with 138, and then Chervenka with 134 attempts at the kill. On the serving side, you've got leading the team with 10 aces is number 2, Erin Zenner. She is a senior. She's had 101 attempts, which tells you that she's doing a pretty good job of getting that ace ratio, about 10%. And her serve percentage, though, is at 96%. That means she's getting that ball in play which is an incredible percentage. Second on the team with attempts is number 1, Riley Warner, just a freshman. She's got 84 service attempts. She is leading the team in points with 27 points. Serve percentage is 93%. And then third on the team with a 92% serve percentage, getting the ball in play, is number 9, Tessa Kettinger. You start to look at the blocking for this team. They're not a big blocking team. Total blocks is Rachel Cervenka. She's got 13, and then second on the team is Mia Norland with 11. Digs, there's a good number of girls diving out there trying to get a hold of the ball, get it into play, but leading the team is number 2, Erin Zenner. She's got 70 digs on the season. Number 1, Riley Werner with 69, and Tessa Kettinger with 62 digs so far on the season. We take a look at assists for this team as it runs all through. Number 2, Erin Zenner. She's got 127 assists so far on the season. When it comes to serve receive, they really have not been picky about who they're serving the ball to. Number 9, Tessa Kettinger with 112 serve receives. Riley Warner with 110, and then Mia Norland, and number 12, Olivia Marshall with 73 apiece. And that's what I got here so far for the Lomira Lions. Mackay.
Yeah, that's what we got for the Lions. We will step aside one more time, run a few more ads as Shelby's getting some great shots of the Mayville players and their parents down there. But nonetheless, we'll take an ad break here, come back with the Mayville Cardinals stats from that side. So stick with us. We'll be back.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today. Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Welcome back here to the pregame show, brought to you by all of our lovely sponsors out there. We want to take one more thank you to thank all of our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do what we do without them, so shout out to them. Make sure you're watching those ads because they're quite interesting, and I believe Katie's Log Cabin was just up. I've been to Katie's, and
Oh.
I can tell you myself, it's personally fantastic, Jeff.
It is fantastic. In this area, we've got Pioneer Keg also, who has absolutely amazing foods, pizzas, fish fry. Yeah, we are just so blessed to have such great sponsors.
Indeed we are. Parents' Night just finished up here in Mayville, as you saw the shots during the commercial break there, and now we get the pregame meeting between the captains and the coaches here with the officials. Great shot by Shelby down there on there getting that, but as she shows that, why don't we run you through some Mayville Cardinals stats from the year. First, we'll start with attacking, and the big stat that everybody likes to hear, the kills. Leading the team for this Mayville Cardinals team, that'll be number 9, Lillian Mansueto, 98 kills on the year.
Yeah, and what's going to happen just before you jump in here, and we're going to hear this from Coach, but just so you guys are aware, Lillian Mansueto is not playing tonight, and you are going to hear her name in almost every one of these categories, and that'll make things interesting.
Correct. She won't be playing tonight, I believe Coach said. Just a little banged up, as
she's
got
a little illness that she's trying to get over, and he just said that she just does not have the energy to play tonight.
Which, honestly, it's okay. It's always better to prioritize yourself. That's what comes first. And so we won't see Lillian Mansueto tonight, but she's definitely all over these stat sheets. Right behind her, second on the team for kills, number 10. That's Leah Voskel with 84. And third on the team is number 6, Brielle Ellers with 78 kills on the season. Going to serves. The top 3 players there leading with serving attempts is number 9, Lillian Mansueto again. Right behind her, actually tied for second for serving attempts, is number 10, Leah Voskel, but also number 7, that's Reagan Hardesty. And then fourth on the team's first serving attempt is number 8, Neva Middlestat. Serving percentage for the Lady Cardinals, leading the team at 96.7% is Reagan Hardesty. Right behind her at 93.5 is Mansueto. 92.7 is Middlestat, and 90.1 Voskel. Moving on. Now we will go to, you didn't have this one labeled for me.
Oh, then it should be blocking, I'm guessing, is number 3.
That is total blocks for the team. Leading the team in total blocks is number 12, that's Amelia Bader. Right behind her is number 6, Brielle Ellers. We talked about her earlier. She has 29 total blocks on the year. And rounding off the top 3 is number 10, Leah Voskel, with 28 total blocks on the year. Pep bands here tonight in Mayville, which awesome how that just opened up and revealed all of them getting ready to play here. I'm a big fan of that, something I haven't seen before, but we'll keep reading through these stats. Might be a little loud, but who doesn't love a good pep band?
Gotta love pep band.
Total digs on the year for the Cardinals. Let's highlight some of these key players leading the team by quite a large margin. Number 9, who else? Lillian Mansueto, 198 total digs on the year. Right behind her is number 14, Marissa Vanderschaft. She has 173, and then quite a steep drop-off after that. The next closest is 111, and that's number 8, Neva Middlestat. So the top 2 being Lillian Mansueto and Vanderschaft, accounting for about 350 of the total digs on this team this year. So quite incredible. It's going to be a loss without Mansueto tonight, but the Cardinals looking to advance through it.
I love that this is called the Cardinals Nest. I didn't see that earlier, so that's welcome here to the Cardinals Nest. I love that.
Do love that. Moving on to ball handling. Talking about assists. 2 stats for you there, or 2 players rather. Leading the team in assists is number 8, the freshman Neva Middlestat. She's also been all over this score sheet. 171 total assists on the year. Right behind her, number 7, that's Reagan Hardesty at 138. Moving over one more page, we'll go serve receiving to round off our stats here for the Cardinals. 2 players I want to mention there. Total returns, leading the team for that at 238, Lillian Mansueto. So obviously all the teams are just targeting Mansueto, and she's returned it 238 times. I want to reiterate that number because the next closest on this team is 86 with Megan Wendorf. So definitely going to be an interesting game tonight with Mansueto, but the Cardinals still a very experienced team. They know what they're doing, and obviously the Lomira Lions team looking to get that first conference win still, but hey, a rivalry game and anything can happen, Jeff.
And the coach is going to talk about it when we hear his coach's interview that will be coming up, but he talks exactly about you can throw records right out the window because it is a rivalry game between these 2 schools. He said the first time that he came here and decided to take over the program, he asked them who's the biggest rival, and he's going to even say this, so I'm not trying to steal his thunder, but he said that he thought that it was going to be Horicon, and they said no, Lomira.
Definitely Lomira. We're here for a good one tonight. Should be great. The pep band's out, the student section's out. They have a fantastic little table over there. ESPN of Cardinal Country. Gotta love that. Jeff, I know you extended an invitation for, hey, if one of those kids want to come over and hop on the broadcast for a little while, we'll let them. So we'll see how that develops. We'll take one more ad break here on Jeff's live streams, and when we come back, more pregame action. Stick with us.
You discover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee-owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere. Hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE. Located in Lomira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Upgrade your comfortable living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verheg's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhegsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verheg's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
Sam's Well Drilling is a family-owned business with over 75 years in the water well drilling industry. We can help you with all of your well drilling needs. Our crews are experienced at finding the proper location, setting up the rigs and equipment in all types of circumstances, and drilling to the appropriate depth so that you have fresh, clean water. Sam's also drills wells for commercial and municipal projects. No project is too large or small for Sam's Well Drilling. We at Sam's are thankful to be involved in supplying the well water needs of people all over Wisconsin. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach for the Mayville Lady Cardinals, Coach Alan Capps. Coach, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you for having me tonight. Again, thank you for all you do supporting high school sports.
We absolutely love this. We are so happy that we're able to add Mayville into our schedule. So thanks for letting us know that. Hey, it's been a while since I've had a chance to chat with you, and I can't remember the last time we actually covered you, but give us an update about how things have gone over the last week or so with the team.
Well, we had a really nice win over Campbellsport fairly recently, and we just respect the heck out of them. They're actually probably the closest thing to looking in the mirror that we have faced in the conference. Laconia, last time I checked, they're still the reigning champs, and they will be until someone knocks them off. I know that Laconia got beat by Campbellsport this last weekend in a tournament, but we beat Campbellsport in league, and then we had some sickness, but then at Beaver Dam a week and a half ago, they beat us at the end of the day by a couple points. It was a great match. Anytime we play them, it's a great match. So it would not surprise me. Last year, we beat Campbellsport in a tournament. They beat us 4 days later in conference. So I'm sure Laconia's coach will have them ready to go.
You're kind of leading right into what I wanted to ask next. Tell us about the flyway, because we're having a chance. We cover Laconia, we cover Lomira, we cover you guys, so we have a chance to see all of these teams that are around. WLA is a pretty scrappy team that is out there as well. So give us your update about what you think about the flyway.
I tell you, flyway, it's funny because we played WLA last week, and WLA, they came over and they beat us, they beat us in that first set, and they probably should have had us in the second set. And we were able to claw out and get that. They got us in the third, and then we took sets 4 and 5 pretty convincing. But much respect for them. Their middle, oh my goodness, she played some great ball. And so I agree that WLA is a pretty solid up towards the top. I think that Campbellsport, they were the ones that I think everybody was expecting to win conference this year.
That's correct, yep.
And after what they did last year, and I think that everybody had a little bit of doubt about Laconia just because they graduated, what was it, 6 all-conference players because one of them was an underclassman.
Right.
But I saw their JV last year, and I was like, no. And then I'm one of Badger Region's high-performance coaches, and their outside hitter was one of the when she got chosen as one of the best players in Wisconsin at tryouts, you knew that they were going to be back. And so they just play such a pleasing style of volleyball that I think that's where, they keep me up at night. And so that's it. But I think Campbellsport, WLA, Laconia, us. But I think that probably at this point, since we've been able to play WLA and Campbellsport, we'll play Laconia second to the last game.
Yep.
Laconia has a tougher end of the schedule because they still have they play Campbellsport next week, they play us the week after that, and then WLA. So they have 3 of the top, but at the same time, I think they're good enough to handle it, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, again, we've had a chance to see Laconia quite a bit, and they can play some volleyball. Some of their inexperience causes some mental lapses at times, but Coach Weiss does a great job of getting them dialed back into play.
Well, that'll be fun because tonight, the big news is Lillian Mansueto is not going to play tonight. She's had some sickness.
No.
And so what we're doing is we're bringing up a freshman, Sophie Boudon. And so there's going to be a one rotation where we're going to have 3 freshmen and 2 sophomores on the court at the same time.
Wow.
And so, but I think that when you see them, I think you'll see that they can handle that.
Yeah.
They're ready. The nice thing is 2 of the freshmen and 2 of the sophomores have been starting all season. So therefore, I don't know that we're halfway through the season, a little bit more than halfway. So can we still say they're freshmen and sophomores?
Right,
Yeah.
Right, exactly. You get that experience and not anymore. Let's talk about tonight's opponent here in the Lomira Lions coming in here. I know you're familiar with them as well, so tell me a little bit about your opponent.
Well, I don't think it's any secret that Lomira and Mayville happen to have a little bit of history. And it's more of a school-wide, when I came here, this is my 3rd year here, and I asked, who's our rival? And I thought they were going to say Horicon, because Horicon is 4 miles, 5 miles down the road. And nobody wasted any time. It's Lomira. And so that's one of those things that coming in, the student body feels that. And so I know that we're on different trajectories right now. They're probably where we were a while ago, we're a little bit farther along in our development. They're still kind of working things out. I love how their coach, I was watching a little bit of the JV match, and in between set 1 and set 2, I love how their coach had them just going. The JV, Mayville had won pretty handily the first set, and I love that at that point they're not yelling at the kids, they're getting them ready, and they're getting them the right feel to be able to start changing the volleyball program from the inside out.
Kind of like you did when you first came here. So you did a great job of building up these girls so far. Coach, I want to thank you for joining me here on the pregame show. Is there anything else you'd like to add that we didn't have a chance to talk about?
I think that it'll be fun watching. Just Lillian is she's our only 6th rotation player, and I love that she just lets her defense and her serve receive speak. And then what we go to our middles a lot, and she lets that happen because she knows she's going to get hers. But then last Saturday, when the game was on the line, we went to her, and she was able to go get a lot of kills. So that's not easy to replace. It's almost like we have to replace 2 players.
Right.
And then so we're going to replace her with 2 players. And then that means that we're going to burn through substitutions tonight. So that's going to be something to watch out is, are we going to get stuck in what rotation?
Yeah, right,
So,
in a rotation that you don't want to be in, that
Correct.
Lomira can possibly take advantage
correct.
of.
And so I told our girls that tonight, everybody, your respect for your opponent is to treat everybody like they're Laconia or whatever. And everybody is worthy of getting your best effort. And so I told everybody, we have new girls in tonight. This is your chance. This is your chance to go make some noise and get noticed. And so the spirit on the team was very positive, and Lil will be here, sitting on the bench, being a cheerleader, and I think that'll be the fun thing to watch.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if she's got a little coaching blood in herself in the future, right?
I think she might have a little bit of, hey, you get your head in the game, and let's go. Yeah.
Coach, I want to thank you again for joining us here on the pregame show. This has been Jeff Sauer along with Coach Alan Capps for the Mayville Lady Cardinals. We will be back after these messages here on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report on YouTube or Spotify.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Dripping faucets and running toilets aren't just annoying, they're increasing your water bill. Clogged toilets and drains aren't just frustrating, they often indicate bigger problems. Pipe bursts aren't just messy, you need Maxwell Plumbing. These guys are affordable, and they know what they're doing. For plumbing projects and problems, it's Maxwell Plumbing, located in Lomira, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, and Washington counties. Maxwell Plumbing and HTG.com.
Welcome back here to the pregame show. Just under 3 minutes left of the warm-ups here, before we get underway with the national anthem and starting lineups. First, I want to kick to Jeff. Give me your final thoughts. How do you think tonight's game is going to go, and what are the keys to success for both Lomira and the Cardinals tonight?
Well, this is the first time I've actually been inside the Cardinals' nest, and it is not as big as I actually thought it would be. So my first thoughts here is this student section is going to have a huge impact here on Parents' Night as they get into this and start cheering, and I think it's going to have a great impact upon this game, and we'll see how long Lomira is able to fend them off. The other thing that's going through my head right now is it's flyway. And again, we have had the privilege of seeing every team in the flyway. In fact, we've got a team over there covering WLA and Springs right now over at Springs to catch that game. Not that I want you guys to switch. Don't do that. We want you to stay here with us. But again, we're going to see. We've seen all of these teams. You can throw records out the window. You had a chance to see this Lomira Lions team as well.
Yeah, I have seen this Lomira Lions team. Kind of talked about how I felt about them. Obviously not the greatest team this year, but hey, it's going to take time. You can't always be at the best or the top of your conference. I thought they had a winnable game last week against North Fondy. Ended up dropping that one in 3 straight sets. But when we talk about flyaway games, and you kind of mentioned this too, there are no rules. There are no expectations, because I've seen crazier things happen than if Lomira would come into the Cardinals' nest tonight and beat them.
Yep.
The flyway is just such a cutthroat. It's such a crazy competitive conference that nothing really surprises me anymore when things happen. So I'm expecting a lot tonight, just because people might say, hey, the Cardinals are going to take this one down in 3. I don't know about that. Lomira comes in here with a chip on their shoulder. They're ready to play, and we should see some good volleyball.
Coach talked about it, though, his lineup. Coach Caps did. It's a very, very young team. Freshmen, four sophomores and 2 freshmen. I think he believe is going to be much of his lineup, and then you're going to have their 7th and 8th person who's going to be coming in. No Lillian Mansueto. You take away the leading stat maker in almost every category that we talked about, and these girls not having played together in competition. Practiced, yes, but we both know that there's a lot of difference and pressure between playing in practice and playing in front of a crowd.
Huge difference from those 5 to 7 practices versus those 7 o'clock start times here on a Thursday night. Just a matter of seconds away from the national anthem, so we'll step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, starting lineups here from the Cardinals' nest. You're listening to Mackay, Jeff, and Shelby down on the court. We'll be back.
The brand new branch of Ergo Bank in Lomira is now open. See them today at 250 North Main Street. Plus, lock in a limited time 6-month CD at an incredible 4.70% APY with a minimum deposit of just $5,000. But hurry, this offer is only available at the Lomira branch through September 30th. Visit ergobank.com or call 920-392-5005 to learn more. Ergo Bank, better banking by design. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Early withdrawal penalties may apply. New money only.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available. Schroffnagel Implement of Lomira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lomira.
You've dreamt of the kind of home you want to live in for years. Now is the time to turn that dream into a reality. Quest Interiors has you covered with flooring, cabinetry, and countertops all in one place. From kitchens and bathrooms to family and bedrooms, bring your vision to life with professional installation. Visit our showrooms in Oshkosh and Fond du Lac. Quest Interiors, exceptional style, exceptional savings.
Gather the gang for a meal at Leroy Meats, Horicon, Ripon, and Fox Lake. Perfect tailgating treats include the freshest cuts of beef, chicken, and pork, along with award-winning sausages and cheese. Remember to stop at the Fox Lake location, now bigger and better than ever to meet your needs. Leroy Meats also provides venison processing. For precise cuts and the tastiest products, hunters know to go to Leroy Meats. Find this week's lunch menu, coupons, and hours at LeroyMeats.com. Nobody beats Leroy Meats.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-in.
Welcome back here. The starting lineups first for the visiting Lions from Lomira. Number 2, Aaron Zenner. I was trying to look for it on my thing. There it was. Number 17, the junior Claire Grinstead. Number 7, Rachel Chervenka. Number 12, the senior Olivia Marshall. Number 9, the junior Tessa Kettinger. Number 10, the freshman Sophia Goldowski. And tonight's libero for the Lady Lions, number 1, Riley Warner.
Yeah, she's wearing number 20 tonight because they must have their away jerseys. So I had the same thing, but she's wearing number 20.
I was going to say she's been 1 all season for me on my stat sheets, but she'll wear 20 tonight. Moving on to the starting lineups for the Cardinals here in the Cardinals' nest from Mayville. First, number 13, the junior Allison Schepfeffer. Number 17.
Number 10.
Number 10, excuse me, I couldn't see it. The junior Leah Voskel. Number 12, the sophomore Amelia Bader. Number 1, the senior Kaya Harris. Number 6, the freshman Brielle Ellers. Number 8, also the freshman Neva Middlestat. And tonight's libero, the junior number 14, Marissa Vander Schaaf. The Cardinals tonight coached by Mr. Alan Capps, who we saw in the pregame interview a little while ago.
Geez, I was trying to get a ball thrown our direction, and they just have no respect for Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus. Maybe we'll get it the next time.
Yeah. They'll get up to us.
Great shot there by Shelby to get a shot of the crowd here. Pep Band is sticking around here for a little bit. Maybe they'll play in between sets. That would be actually pretty cool if they would do that. Yeah, in the students section, I think it's supposed to be blackout night. We're still trying to figure out exactly what it's supposed to be, but we get ready here again, and I love every opportunity that we get a chance, first of all, to showcase all of these athletes from both of these schools. We love both of these communities. We decided this year that we were going to add them to our lineup, and we have been so blessed to have Scott Hilber as the athletic director here help us out, and Josh Marshall was helping us out with all of our technology issues. And again, Coach Capps has been always wonderful, and Coach Hilbert is getting us the interviews that we need for the games that we cover for them.
Of course, definitely so hospitable. This entire Mayville community around here, they've been great to us. And flip that on Lomira's side as well. We cover all their games in Lomira, and they've been great. So really fortunate to cover both of these schools this season. Looks like the Lady Lions will start with the serve tonight. Back there for them, number 2. That's Aaron Zenner, the senior, and we're underway. Nice dig from the back row by the libero. Pushed back over, and it clips the line. First kill of the night comes off of the hit from number 13, Allison Schepfeffer.
Schepfeffer with a nice job there, executing well. She's going to go back right away and serve.
She indeed will. Back from the line, Schepfeffer right over into the middle. A nice dig by Warner. Pushed back over by Chervenka. And it clips the ceiling. The point will go to the Cardinals.
That is one of the things I looked at here when I was looking at this. This does seem to be a little bit lower of a ceiling. They increased it seemed like a little bit at the pit in Laconia. Again, this is my first time here at the Cardinals' nest.
Ball goes back deep for Kettinger. Trying to set something up on the far side. And another point for the Cardinals. Quickly a 3-0 lead here in Mayville. Shell Pfeffer, the junior, back to serve for the third straight time. Up and over, she'll go back row, and it's too far.
Service error there for Shell Pfeffer. That's one of the things I would think that you would want to limit, especially when you are the one that is in control here of the contest.
Indeed, want to limit that. Number 17, Claire Grinstead, now with the serve for the Lions, just over the tape. A nice serve.
Oh,
back
nice
on the
quick
Lions
set.
side.
Wow, sorry about that.
No, it's okay.
Great quick set in the middle there, right to Leah Voskel, and she puts it down.
Ball goes right back to the Cardinals after losing it for once. The freshman, Goldopski, picked up by Warner in the back row, trying to set Kenninger up on the far side, trying to slam it down, and she does. The first kill of the night for number 9, Tessa Kenninger.
Do you have the instant replay set up per chance? That's okay. That's why I asked about it.
Does it every time to me. We'll have it the next one.
We will.
4-2 for the libero, Riley Warner now. Only a freshman, a lot of young players on both of these teams. Do have to bring that out. Good set and a punch back over, and misplayed off of the hands of number 8, Emily Verhagen. Another point for the Cards.
Taking a look at the way that the officials, I thought for sure that they might call Brielle Ehlers on that one, the freshman, because she stepped on the line underneath the net. And the contest that we had the other night, if they even looked like, I swear if they looked at the line, it seemed like it was going to be an over the line.
Ball goes back. Does it fall? Yes, it does. A nice hit from the near side by
Olivia Marshall with a kill.
I was going to say, let's look at that instant replay. Indeed, number 12, Olivia Marshall, goes cross court with it, and nobody from the Lions side able to get a hand on it.
Coach Norris trying to encourage her Lady Lions to get rolling.
Bump back over the Lions side, set up by Marshall. Kenninger on the far side, slam down. Another kill for number 9. That'll be Tessa Kenninger, and a timeout called. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
No appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Skyline Home Improvements, LL.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams in cooperation with Radio Plus Video Sports. Pep band's still going away here in Mayville. We'll see how long they stay for, but love having them here, of course.
That is so cool to have them here playing during the timeouts. We usually don't get the honor to have that.
Olivia Marshall now back to serve once again for the Lions, only down by 1. Still early in set 1. A nice serve, but a better dig from the libero Vanderschaft. Pushed back over, set up by Kenninger. There's Warner, and there is Kenninger in the front row, pushing it back to the Cardinals side. Setting something up, pumped over by number 4, Marissa Monroe. There's no number 4 on
Mackenzie
my roster.
Monroe.
There was no 4 from my Cardinals,
I believe that's Sophia Boudin.
Okay.
That's the one that was supposed. I was going to try and see if I could find the number. I think that's who that is.
Okay.
I can do some digging. Remember, she was the one that's coming in for Mansueto, and I could not figure out what number it was because there was a 14 already on the JV.
Well, nonetheless, Kaya Harris, another service error. 2 service errors here early for the Cardinals, and it's given up 2 easy points, put the Lions only down by 1 now.
We talked about this earlier. You do not want to give a team a chance to hang around. They were up 3-0.
Kenninger's serve to the back row. Pushed up and punched back over, going short with it. Marshall is there. Trying to set up somebody, just taking control of it. Good slam at the net, but blocked. And it's out. A nice block, though, by number 10. That's Sophia Goldopski, the freshman, but the point will fall for the Cards.
Boy, she was right there. She read that quick set right there in the middle and was able to get the block in front of the swing. Unfortunately, she had her hands back, and it carried deep.
Vanderschaft serve, dug out by the back row. Nice dig by Marshall, pumped back over by Warner. Bad set by Vanderschaft, but gets back over to the Lions side with a nice dig. Slammed on the far side, but too far off of the hands of Grinstead. Another point for the Cardinals as they take a 3-point lead.
Just not quite enough snap on that wrist to drive it down there, continuing to drive it out. on their swings. They have what they want. They just are not able to execute so far.
The libero Vanderschaft now to serve for the Cardinals, up by 3. Setting up Grinstead, just a little touch shot, a nice dig, but not enough. Point back to the Lions on a good kill from number 17, Claire Grinstead.
Nice work there by Grinstead. Found a little bit of an opening. Cut it opposite side of the court. Over the hands.
Goldopsky's serve just too far outside. And the first service error of the night for the Lions gives the Cardinals a 3-point lead and the ball back.
You just can't do that, though, when you are a team who has not won a game yet in the conference and you've only won 1 game on the season. You cannot afford to give 3 points.
Eva Middlestad's serve. She goes short with it. An overpass. Slam back down at the net. Number 10, Leah Voskel.
Kill number 2 I have for Voskel. Boy, was that a beautiful attack on the overpass.
Overpasses will kill you as a team, and Voskel's showing it how it's done. Middlestad serve into the net. The 3rd service error early here for Mayville, Jeff.
I'm wondering again, we talked about the youth. Is that an issue here at home? That's on me. Sorry about the camera.
It's okay. Erin Zenner serve, the senior, to the back row, trying to set it up for Voskel and give her another one. Her 3rd kill early.
They were doing a great job, and Voskel has been attacking the ball well.
Good shot there. You get to see the kill close up and personal.
Got Shelby again on the camera doing a fantastic job.
Shell Pfeffer serve, dug out by Warner, kept alive by Zenner, and pumped back over by Marshall. Near side this time, just a little touch shot off of the hands of Zenner. There's Kettinger in the back row. Marshall will bump it back to the Cardinals side. Good dig from the back row. Setting it up, double spike, and off of the tip, another point for the Cardinals, and a kill for Leah Voskel, her 4th.
They're doing a fantastic job with that little quick set in the middle, and Voskel's been able to time it well. And it's now a 5-point lead here for the Cardinals.
Fantastic timeout a couple of minutes ago from Alan Capps. Really giving what the Cardinals what they needed.
Voskel tooled that one off of the hands really well.
Serve here and misplayed. Fantastic serve from number 13, Shell Pfeffer.
And the ace for Shell Pfeffer, the junior. I think that will force a timeout here, maybe not.
We'll continue to go. 6-point deficit now for the Lady Lions. Shell Pfeffer to serve once again. The run up just over the top of the tape, but kept alive. Zenner. Bump set to Grinstead. Off of the hands of a couple of Cardinals, keeping it alive. And miscommunication.
And that's going to be Sophie Boudin. I believe that's who that is. We'll find out for sure with the kill. And a timeout here for the Lomira Lions.
We'll take a break. Be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Mackay, Jeff, and Shelby down on the court. Stick with us.
Is a proud sponsor celebrating 25 years. Cody and Dwayne are proud to be a 4-star certified CertainTeed single installer, offering up to a 50-year warranty on shingles and a 10-year warranty on workmanship. Whether it's a steel roof or rubber roof and shingles, make the right choice. Skyline Home Improvements, LLC. Free estimates, of course, from the football guys at Skyline Home Improvements. So what do you say? Let's get started on your home improvement.
Then I'm going to swing
Welcome
over.
back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. 14-7 here in the Cardinals' nest in Mayville, Wisconsin, where Mayville has run away with this one, starting to at least, and continues to have the serve here, Jeff.
Yeah, what we talked about it was, I think this is a good timeout. I would have taken it earlier. You just cannot give up a 7-point differential. We'll see if it's going to make a difference here for Allison Shellpfeffer.
Shellpfeffer serve gets it nice up and over this time. Dug out by Kettinger in the back row. Pumped up for Cervenka, who bumps it all the way back to the Cardinal side, but a nice backup. Number 4, that's Boudin, just pushing it back over for the Cardinals.
She's the one that's in there playing for Mansueto. They go again with that little quick set in the middle, and Voskel says, thank you very much.
Leah Voskel's 5th kill on the night. That time, Rachel Cervenka got up there trying to block it, but fell right down to her feet.
She was there for the block. She just couldn't quite get it. A good tool job there again by Voskel.
Shellpfeffer serve, same spot to Kettinger back there. Zenner, good serve, good set, but Cervenka just couldn't get on top of that ball.
You got the blockers in Voskel and Amelia Bader in front of her. and she just was shanked it a little bit too much.
Pfeffer on a nice run here from the line. Same spot to Kettinger. Zenner comes to set. Too far behind. Grinstead, just a little touch shot over the net. Could be an overpass. Dumped off by Chervenka.
They're going to
and
say
point will go to the Lions.
Played over the net by Mayville is what they're going to say. It wasn't a 50-50 ball. It wasn't on top of the net. 8-point differential, though, here.
Give the ball back to Claire Grinstead and the Lady Lions. Just over the tape, a nice serve, line drive. Setting it up for number 12. That was Bader. And misplayed on the Lions side, another point for the Cardinals.
I got to give a shout out to Olivia Marshall. She played that well. That was a great in-system work for the Cardinals. And they came right at her on the cross court, and she was able to dig it out. Unfortunately, it was just shanked after that.
Leah Vasco's serve just over the tape, clipping that top part of the net. Pushed over by Marshall, too far. Tried to go cross court with it and clip the line, but instead it's another point for the Cardinals, who now take a 10-point lead.
Yeah, they're just continuing to right now to beat themselves. Trying to find too many tight lines.
Vasco's serve, does it clip that line? No, just out. It was a pretty close call down there, but missed the line by a matter of inches.
Yeah, I think so, because to me, I know I didn't swing the camera fast enough to get the instant replay there, but I thought that it was pretty close.
Riley Warner, the libero, wearing number 20 tonight for you Lomira Lions fans. Slam back down.
Brielle Ehlers with her first kill. And again, they're finding a lot of success with that quick set right in the middle.
Quick set just right over the net, and somebody's there to slam it down. Student section saying she's a freshman, and indeed she is.
It's good that they know that.
Yes. Glad they can read their programs.
Hardesty back to serve.
Zenner setting up on the far side for Kettinger, who was tipped at the net. This time we'll push it back over to 4, but a nice dig on the back row. Zenner to Kettinger again, bumps it back to the backside of the Cardinals side. Slammed down by the freshman again, but they'll call a net violation.
On number 6.
That was Ehlers again. She had the kill, but also went into the net.
So I wonder if Coach Norris talked to them for Lomira about they're hitting us with this quick set over and over. You've got to get your two blockers up in front immediately and react. You know that it's coming there, and they're going to continue to do it until they stop it. And she missed. Boudon swung, mistimed it, goes out. So it's a service error on number 12, Olivia Marshall, and a point for the Cardinals.
All smiles on the faces of the Cardinals back there. Checking in for them now, the senior number 1, Kaya Harris. She will also go back to serve. And too far, back-to-back service errors, gives the ball back to the Lions, and Coach Alan Capps not too happy about that one.
You can't. Anytime you give away points, if you're starting to prepare your team, first of all, to win a conference title, second, to get ready for the playoffs, you cannot give away free points.
Tessa Kettinger and the serve, up and over back row. Good dig by Banderschaft from the back row. This time going cross court and the kill. Number 13, that's Allison Pfeffer.
Again, nice work there. Good set. I have to tell you, so far, Marissa Vanderschaft has really done a fantastic job as the libero, handling everything that's been tossed her way.
Indeed she has, and now she'll get a chance to serve. Nobody's there, an ace. We talk about her handling everything. Well, how about it from the service line, Jeff?
Yeah, exactly. Does a great job there. Put it right in the middle of zones 2 and 5.
Try it again. This time Kettinger with the bump. There's Zenner and pushed back over by Warner, but it should be a free ball for the Cardinals if they want it. Touch shot there by Voskuhl. Lions staying alive. Marshall, open hand fist. Near side this time, cross court once again there for Pfeffer, but picked up quite easy by the Lions.
What a block. What a block there by number 10, Leah Voskuhl.
One was going to be close on the top of the net, but Voskuhl said, hey, I'll take it anyway.
Looked like it might be coming as an overpass. She just got up there with the hands.
Zenner this time trying to bring it back on the set. Does it have enough? No, it does not. Not able to get the ball back over for the Lions, and just like that, the Cardinals 1 point away from taking set 1 in dominating fashion.
24-11.
Vanderschaft serve. Back row off of the hands of Marshall, and an ace will do it. 25-11. The home team Cardinals take the first set.
What a way to end the first set there by Vanderschaft to get the ace. And the Cardinals here defending the Cardinals' nest.
We will step aside, hear from some of our sponsors, and just a couple of minutes come back with set 2 action from the Cardinals' nest in Mayville, Wisconsin. Stick with us.
You take steps to keep yourself in top performance. When was the last time you did the same for your home's air system? Annual maintenance from the experts at Surefire helps to extend the life of your system. Proper maintenance can be the difference in years for your home's air system and major savings in energy costs when it's running at its best. Keeping your home's air system at its best will help you stay at your best for what's really important. Trust your home with Surefire. Surefire, keeping what's important comfortable since 1947.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy, pre- and post-orthopedic surgery, to work and sports injuries. The staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to you and your recovery. Your personal care plan starts with a visit to Back in Action in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action, getting you back in the game. BackinActionRehab.com.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Mackay, Jeff, and Shelby here in Mayville, Wisconsin tonight for this Flyweight Conference matchup. Just finished set 1 where the Cardinals took it 25-11. Kind of dominated there, the Lions' first set. Not going to lie, it was kind of promising, sticking to it. They were, I believe it was like 7-6 at one point, but after that, the Cardinals just took control and dominated the rest of the way. We'll see if the Lions can kind of make a comeback here.
Yeah, I was impressed again. It was tight, close, and then errors. Again, we talk about it. When you are a team who is struggling to get wins, you cannot make a bunch of mistakes and get errors, and that's at least what I saw in that contest there for the Lions.
Not switching sides.
No, they did not. I've noticed that in the last several matches that we've been at. I don't get it. Why not?
Interesting.
But, they have not been, and it doesn't make any sense to me. But
yeah,
maybe it's because they don't want to shuffle the benches.
It's
who knows?
Possible. That's new to me. But nonetheless, it'll be the Cardinals on the right side of your screen, the Lions on the left. The Lions are wearing their red jerseys tonight. Well, Cards have black on. And they should start with the ball. That'll be number 8 back there to serve, Neva Middlestat, the freshman. Her serve to start set number 2, just over the tape. A fantastic one. Ooh! And Zenner trips over Cervenka, who had to go on the court for that one. Nonetheless, Leah Voskel picking up where she left off. 6 total kills on the night for her.
That was a great job there once again. Voskel, just a junior, but she is very aggressive.
Indeed she is. We've seen so much from her tonight, and she will continue her dominance up from the net. Warner up to Zenner. Grinstead too far, but they will call a net violation on one of the cards up front there. Looks like, I don't know who they called that on necessarily.
They usually will show a number. I didn't see a number.
Yeah, me either. Either way, we'll be tied at 1 for Erin Zenner to serve. She goes back to Vanderschaft, trying to set the far side, pushed back over by number 13, Bader. Setting up Grinstead again, little touch shot. And here is Bader once again, just in open space. Another kill for number 13, that was number 13, excuse me, Allison Schelpfeffer. Her 3rd kill of the night. She will also go back to the service line now.
2 juniors have decided that with Lily Mansueto out, they are going to take over. And she's just a junior as well.
Yeah, young team. Schelpfeffer served to the back row, picked up by Marshall. Near side to Grinstead, going cross court, but too far.
Good swing, just too much of an angle.
Yeah, a couple times we've seen that now from the Lions. They have good swings on it, but not able to just finish through on their swings and get down. Schelpfeffer serve, back row, Cervenka up to Zenner in front, and pushed back over, saved by Vanderschaff. This one's just got to get back over. Should be a free ball here for the Lions. Trying to set Grinstead on the far side, touch shot, but they've got people there. That was Middlestat.
Good cover.
Bump set to Grinstead again, goes back row with it off of the hands of Schelpfeffer. Cervenka up into the ceiling, still kept alive. And oh no, off of the hands of Gabby Jerger. Just an error there from the Lions after well set up defense. They were playing well, and the easiest shot they had just couldn't get it back.
It throws everything out of whack when you hit that ceiling.
Indeed it does. Good serve off the hands of Grinstead. Does it get back over? And no, it will not. Point will go to the Cardinals.
I think even if it would have come back over, it would have been on the opposite side of the antenna, I believe.
5-1, the Cardinals taking no time in set number 2. Schelpfeffer serve, as I say something, right into the net. A service error, the first of the second set, but I believe the 4th or 5th on the night.
Yeah, I've got it down as this is the 5th service error so far for Mayville, compared to only 2 service errors for Lomira. Now, granted, they haven't had as many serves either.
It's true. 5-2 in favor of the Cardinals, but there was Riley Warner, the libero. It doesn't matter. Leah Voskuhl
in system with that quick set once again.
So dominant with the quick set and quick hands from Voskuhl. Just able to get up there quick, slam it down quick, and move right back to the service line. She'll take control now. Her serve just up and over. A nice dig by Warner to keep it alive. And Kettinger will have to punch it back the far way, but it's too far. Lions just struggling to return serves right now.
An error, yeah, once again, is just killing them.
That'll be a timeout called by head coach Norris. We'll take it with them. 7-2 in favor of the Cardinals. We'll be back after this.
Brock Fleischer here with Homestead Realty. I know that buying and selling a home can be stressful. I'm here to help. Are you ready to sell? I have buyers waiting for a home just like yours. Are you looking to buy? I can sell any home that's on the market, and I'm here to get you pre-approved to purchase, along with finding the best loan and lender for your situation. I'll even go as far as arranging movers. For an easier real estate transaction, give me a call. Brock Fleischer, 920-960-0555.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Jeff and I talking about starting a band up here. That'd be kind of fun.
I'm not starting a band. I thought you and Justin should start a band.
You can't come in with us? You don't have any musical ability at all, or what?
Oh, I have a ton of musical ability. I just don't showcase it.
Okay. So next week on Jeff's live streams, join in for the Jeff's live streams band.
There you go.
Featuring Jeff, Justin, and myself. Welcome back to Mayville. 7-2 in favor of the Cardinals, and they have the serve with number 10, the junior Leah Voskuhl, dominating from all facets of the court tonight. Her serve just over the tape. Good dig by Warner. Kept alive by Zenner and pumped over by Marshall. Setting something up this time on the far side. Blocked. And a double hit on the side of the Lions. Another point for Mayville.
Number 12, I believe, was on the kill for that one, Amelia Bader.
Kills all around for the Cardinals. Just picking up the slack of wherever Lillian Mansueto left it off.
I love the fact that they're always attacking and swinging. I shouldn't say always, but for the most part. And again, right there, Boudon, just a freshman, if I remember correctly from what the coach said, coming in and right there on the overpass, trying to get it. It didn't quite come over, but she was there, which was more impressive.
Definitely ready for it. 7-point lead, and Voskuhl will serve again. Warner up top. Zenner, Kettinger far side, just a close fish shot. Lions trying to set it up in system, and a little bit of an overpass again, goes right into the net. And that was number 15, Gabby Jerger, who just looked a little confused on what to do with that one.
Yeah, we'll see what's happening here with
Voskuhl serve and an ace. Leah Voskel getting it done all over the court right now.
Boy, I think what she's doing is she wants to make sure that she gets interviewed tonight.
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
Well, right now she's doing a heck of a job. Voskel serve back row, this time to Chervenka. Warner's back there to back her up, and it should be a free ball now for the Cards. Setting it up in the middle. Quick spike. And it's out.
Ooh.
Close call once again down the line, but line judge on the Cardinals side saying nope. And the point will be awarded to the Lions, still down by 8. Actually, I believe they gave that to the wrong. Wasn't it?
They called it out, yeah.
Yeah. Might have been looking at the scoreboard wrong. Nonetheless, the serve here from Jurger. Back row and an ace.
That might be the
Misplayed
spark.
by Vanderschaff.
Might be the spark that's needed here for the Lions.
They need something to get them going, and hopefully it's on the back of number 15, Gabby Jurger at the line. Just over the tape again and out into the stands. Way to keep it alive. They'll say it was tipped, and they'll get another chance at it. Good defense there by Chervenka at the net. And we'll finally get it back. Zenner trying to set it up for Chervenka, and a kill. Number 7, Rachel Chervenka, slams it down to the Card side, and it falls at their feet.
Good job there, tooling it off the block. The block was there. They just did not have the hands. They had the hands straight up instead of putting the roof up.
Jurger serve, a straight line drive to the back row. Picked up there by Budon now. Back to the Lions side for Warner. An overpass coming, but slammed back down by Chervenka. And a net violation once again on the Cardinals. Talk about how many violations they've had tonight at the net.
I think they're calling double hit.
Oh.
Is what they called there. I agree with Coach Capps. I didn't see it, but they're saying that the hands were separated.
Nonetheless, 11-6, but there's a service error. Not what you needed from Jurger, but she had quite a good run at the line nonetheless.
Vanderschaff once again reading it really well, pulling the hands out before she touches it and it goes out of bounds.
Couple of substitutions, checking back in for the Cards, the junior Kylie Wenninger. And number 7, that'll be Reagan Hardesty. She'll go back to serve. Good shot there by Shelby of Hardesty. She'll go up and over, and another service error. Back-to-back gives the ball back to the Lions, and back within 5.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do when you get a chance to come in here.
Indeed do not. Olivia Marshall from the service line now for the Lions. Just over the net, a fantastic serve, but a better dig. Vanderschaff has to bump it back to the Lions side. Trying to set up in system. There's Chervenka slamming it down, but a nice dig from number 2. That's Megan Wendorf, the sophomore. Chervenka just to keep it alive, but a slam at the net.
Number 6 with the kill in Brielle Ehlers. Ehlers.
Ehlers continuing to be a part of the net presence that has been so prevalent tonight for Mayville.
Sophie Budon back to serve for the Cards.
Budon serve to the back row. That'll be number 16 back there, Rachel Federick. First time we've heard her name today.
I think that was Ehlers again on the block. It was hard to see. The freshman didn't give us a big celebration. You would think that you get a massive block like that, you'd be doing cartwheels.
Budon serve to the back row. Chervenka trying to slam it home, and it will. Rachel Chervenka, another kill, and she's been the saving grace of set number 2 so far for Lomira.
Very aggressive up there at the net and swinging away, which is what you got to do to try and get yourselves back into this. You've got to do something different.
Riley Warner, the libero for Lomira, will take a seat and take a breather as Tessa Kenninger comes in to serve. She goes back row to Vanderschaff, trying to set it up. Once again, the freshman Ehlers.
Unbelievable. Again, that quick set in the middle, but again, where did that start? In system from number 14, Vanderschaff.
Just a short set for her, and she's able to slam it home, no problem. Speaking of Vanderschaff, she'll go back to serve. Up and over she goes, and another ace.
Boy, I think she wants to have a conversation with us at the end of this game as well.
Who wouldn't want to talk to you at the end of the game?
Me.
You don't want to talk to you?
They can. Yeah, I don't mind talking to these ladies.
Oh, you're saying you wanted me to do it?
Well, typically, but I can do it.
I can do it.
You're so much better of a smooth talker than I am.
Oh, is that how that works? Far side, blocked by Cervenka, kept alive by Voskuhl. Trying to set her up once again. She'll go cross court. And another kill for number 10. That's Leah Voskuhl.
Wow. I just am so impressed. That quick set is such hard timing. And they have been executing so well tonight.
Continuing to dominate up front. Serve to the back row, Marshall. There's Cervenka, and kind of carried it in her palm right into the net on her side.
What's more impressive when you're talking about that quick set, these ladies have executed the shots. They're going for the kill. That has nothing to do with what Lomira is doing. They're getting set in system quickly, and that's been, I think, the difference tonight so far.
Zenner setting up for Grinstead on the far side, and it's out. And excuse me, that's actually number 16, Rachel Fenrick, the sophomore.
Well, I thought that was.
No, it was Grinstead. Excuse me, I was reading the wrong number.
That's all right. We'll step aside and be back. It's 19-8, the Cardinals here from the Cardinals' nest.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers. Offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams. Timeout called by the Lions as they're down by 11 here late in set number 2. All the Cards need is 6 more points, and they're on to sweep. Well, they're on to set 3 to hopefully complete the sweep of the Lions. Fantastic offense so far from Mayville. That quick set and the hard slam down. Vanderschaff will continue to serve. Change of position this time. She'll move over on the line.
Probably pick a different service zone this time.
She comes back in and goes right over the net. Dug out in the back row. Kept alive by Zenner. There's Grinstead at the block. And it will fall out of a play. A nice timeout by the Lady Lions, who get the ball right back.
Grinstead with the kill. Very aggressive coming out of that timeout. The problem, though, it's a 10-point differential.
Correct.
Now, have we seen this happen? It's high school sports.
Yeah,
anything
can happen.
Right? But a lot of work to be done.
Rachel Cervenka's serve goes back with it, and it's too far. Not what you want when you possibly get some momentum. A service error will kill it faster than it can start one.
Oh, it's just crazy. You have a good kill, and then you come back with a service error.
That'll set up number 8, the freshman Neva Middlestat with the serve. She goes up and over. Picked up by Marshall. Far side to Grinstead now, open hand, but back row, no problem. There for it was Kaya Harris.
Tools that one off of the block of number 15, Gabrielle Jerger. Who was that on next swing? I believe that was number 15. Was that Layla Bernecki or not?
I didn't see it. I was looking at my sheet. Nonetheless, there's Jerger once again. Harris down to her knees, but into the net.
Actually, I believe that was Shelfeffer who comes over and shifts out of that. She is the left side hitter in that front row.
21-10. Erin Zenner, the senior, one of the only ones on this Lions team, and there's another one. Leah Voskuhl getting it done.
I've got 9 total for the night after 2 sets, and we're not done yet.
Just fantastic passes, fantastic sets, and amazing slams.
Who's doing the setting? You know, I haven't even paid attention to that because I've been watching her slam it.
I think it's been a plethora of different players. Warner pushed back over by Jerger with the open fist. This time, once again, the set was a little low, but somehow kept alive. And not enough on the dive of number 13, Shelfeffer. It'll be a point for the Lions.
That's who I thought was doing this setting, but I wasn't 100% sure. I believe it's number 8, Neva Middlestat, is the setter, just a freshman. But I do think you're right. It's been several players, but I believe that she is the one that they're trying to get it to in system to work their offense.
The libero Warner kind of eats him up on the serve, kept alive and pushed back over by Vanderschaff. Cervenka's in the back row. Up to Zenner, near side and too far off of the hit of Olivia Marshall, who's trying to petition that they might have tipped it.
You would think, though, that they are going up for the block. There's no doubt about that. But they're not giving enough of an angle down on that swing to at least try and touch hands. They're trying to go over the top of it instead of tool one off of there.
Leah Voskel just forces the overpass there from Chervenka.
Oh.
Comes right back up, does Bader. And the ball will go back to the Cardinals side. Bader trying to set something up near side this time. But the Lions will do it on their own. Kettinger with a little soft touch. This time into the net by number 4. That was Sophie Boudon. She's at the bottom of my sheet instead of the top. Excuse me.
I didn't know what the number was going to be. And obviously we didn't know that Lily was going to be out either.
Correct, yeah. 23-12. Gabby Jurger at the service line for the Lions. And right into the net. Another service error, and the Cardinals are 1 point away from taking the first 2 sets.
If you're going to give yourself a chance, you cannot make any mistakes.
Checking back in for Mayville will be number 3, Kylie Wenninger, as well as number 7, Reagan Hardesty. And just like last time both of them checked in, Hardesty will go back to the service line to try to close out set number 2. Her serve up and over, picked up by Warner. There's Zenner up front. Chervenka trying to slam it home, and she will. Soft little touch into the hands of a couple of ladies up front for Mayville.
Right,
and another kill for Rachel Chervenka.
Right off of Brielle Ehlers. She was up there on the block, but again, hands back instead of tilting them to get the block going down, and she tools it off to the side.
Olivia Marshall, set point still for Mayville. Trying to set it up, this time near side, blocked at the net, but it goes out. Mayville will take set number 2, 25-13. And we will take a break here from Mayville, Wisconsin. Stick with us for set 3 action coming in a matter of moments.
Take a break.
For a reliable roofing contractor, Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you should trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Sam's Well Drilling focuses on providing clean, safe water for everyone. Their expert well water testing checks for bacteria and nitrates, ensuring peace of mind. As part of Sam's commitment to providing safe water, an in-house water testing lab is integral to Sam's service offering. The Water Sampling Lab is a separate division SWD Labs and prides itself on friendly service and a quick turnaround. Whether for drinking, irrigation, or livestock, Sam's has it covered. Trust Sam's for all your water needs. Sam's Well Drilling, well worth it.
Welcome back here to Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream. Set 3 coming at you here after the Cardinals take the first 2. 25-11 and 25-13. The Lions showing a little bit of promise there, but way too late in set 2, Jeff.
Yeah, they're just continuing to make some mistakes. They're just letting Mayville set up their quick set in the middle in system without challenging with the blocking.
See if they can try to fix it here in set 3. The senior Aaron Zenner back to serve for Lomira to get us underway. Far side hit by Amelia Bader. Excuse me, that was Allison Schellpfeffer. Good dig by Warner, kept alive. And a bump set for Marshall to push it back to the Cardinals' side. Trying to set something up for Schellpfeffer. Still alive by the Cards. Fantastic. But just like that, the ceiling panel has come into play once again.
Boy, that was such great work there by the Lomira Lions to dig that out after the big swing there by Schellpfeffer. And once again, Neva Middlestad did a fantastic job with the set. They had the twin blocks up there too with Amelia Bader and with Leah Voskel in the front. That was just a nice point all around.
Schellpfeffer. This time, Chervenka going with a little quick set punch. Pushing it back over again. Rachel Chervenka just dunking it down. Playing up at the net and playing proud.
She said she's had enough of this and I'm going to play aggressive.
The smile on her face says otherwise. 1-1 here in Mayville, set number 3 as the libero wearing number 20 tonight. Riley Warner, the freshman, back. And no, it teeters the net and falls down. An ace. What a perfect serve there from Warner.
I'm sure she's practiced that 100 times. Hit the top of the tape and let it roll right over.
She'll try to do it once again. This time going up and over, actually back row. Setting it up near side for Boudon. Does it clip that line? And they'll say she tipped it.
Ace for Boudon. Stepping in here, getting some varsity time.
The Lions served that one.
Oh, I meant kill.
I was going to say.
Yeah, not ace, sorry. I marked it as a kill.
I was a little confused. Off the basketball hoop, kept alive and pushed back over to the Cardinals' side. Lions playing with the elements right now and blocking it at the net.
Made the adjustment. That time, Chervenka and number 12, Olivia Marshall, on the block.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, the Lomira Lions have a lead.
And they executed well and made the block on that little quick set.
Possibly those adjustments finally coming into play. Chervenka, who just had half of that block, goes back to serve, but a timeout called first. We'll take it with them. Be back shortly on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
For the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lomira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to Jeff's live streams. Mackay, Jeff on the call for you, and of course Shelby doing a fantastic job on the portable for us tonight as she has a great shot of Rachel Chervenka, who looks to get us underway after the timeout. She indeed will serve to the middle on the Cardinals side, push back over for number 12, that's Bader, and kept alive by the Lions. Blocked at the net though.
Great job there. I believe that was Sophie Boudon with the block. Number 4. Big smile on her face. I'm pretty sure that's why.
The funny thing is about volleyball culture, Jeff, is you could do something completely wrong and still have the biggest smile on your face, which I love to see.
I know. It is great to see the competitiveness out here, but then when the point's over, it's over.
Reagan Hardesty's serve pushed back to the Cardinals side. Now there's Boudon pushing it back to the Lions. Zenner back set to Marshall. A lot of Cardinals there to recover. Slam back down over the net, and it will fall. Give it a kill for number 10. That's Sophia Goldovsky, the freshman on the Lions.
Playing so much better here in this third set are the Lions, and it shows 4-3 with the lead.
Olivia Marshall to serve. She will go up and over to number 2, Megan Wendorf, and they're not able to get it back.
An ace for Marshall.
5-3, a 2-point lead, but the biggest the Lions have had all night. Marshall's serve back to Wendorf once again. Setting up on the near side this time, and way too far. It's 6-3.
Kylie Wenninger the set was a little bit behind her. Couldn't quite get in front of the ball. Drove it long.
Marshall on a nice run from the service line. Looks to continue, go short, but a nice dig by Vanderscher. Chef. Vanderschaft once again, this time pushed back over by Wendorf. Zenner trying to set up far side for Kettinger, slams it down, but a nice dig by Budon. Budon comes back up to hit again. We'll try one more time, and yes, another kill for number 10, Sofia Goldobski.
This Lions team is looking so much better here in set number 3.
Starting to find their footing. Marshall with a 4-point lead just over the top of the tape, and Vanderschaft has to push it back. Good dig from the back row from Cervenka. Far time, a nice touch shot by Kenninger, trying to set it back up. That was number 6, Ehlers, who pushed it back, and the ball falls.
Shanked off of the hands that time. I couldn't tell if that one was off of Schellpfeffer or if that was off of Megan Wendorf.
8-3, a 5-point lead for the Lions. Who would have thunk? Olivia Marshall in the student section waking up here for the Cardinals now. Trying to set up on the near side, and finally a nice kill from number 3. That's Kylie Wenninger.
Beautiful set there by number 7, Reagan Hardesty. And Wenninger does a fantastic job of executing on the kill.
Finally getting the serve back. That'll be Sophie Budon. Zenner setting up for Kenninger on the far side. Jumps too early. The set was a little behind her, and she hits it right into the net.
Yeah, it's so critical here, especially what I've noticed from the Lions is they like to have a high set.
Kind of the complete opposite of what Mayville's done all night. This time too far off of the hands of Goldobski. Sets just not necessarily as crisp as they were a couple of minutes ago. And now the Cardinals are back within 2. Budon serve picked up by Warner. Over to Zenner, and Kenninger behind her will get this one down on the Cardinals side. Coming in is Schellpfeffer to slam it down.
Wow. Great set once again there by number 7, Reagan Hardesty. Again, we have not talked about the setting as much because we've been so impressed with the swinging, but those swings don't execute without a good set.
Correct. Starts with a pass, then a nice set, and obviously the finish with the swing. Kenninger trying to do the same, blocked at the net, but it falls on the side of the Cardinals, and the Lions get another point, 9-7.
The Cardinals had done a good job of digging into that lead. I thought with the way that things were running there that they might take it, but the Lions get it timely side out.
Serve, just an overpass back on the side of the Lions, pushed back by Zenner. Cardinals, Schellpfeffer at the net, and it falls. Another kill for number 13, Allison Schellpfeffer.
The block was there. Again, she tooled it as the hands were set back. She tooled it right off into the net with the blockers.
Marissa Vanderschaft now for the Cardinals, only down by 1, and they let it go. Miscommunication, possibly thinking it's going to sail. Instead, it's an ace for Vanderschaft, and we're tied at 9.
She was the one before in the last set, if I remember correctly, ran 6 or 7 points in a row.
She's had a couple aces on the night as well. Goes back row once again, this time picked up by Marshall. Far side now to Jerger, puts it in some space, but a nice dig. Near side, Vanderschaft, touch shot, dive by Warner, kept alive. And a fantastic play there by number 10, Sofia Goldobski. Still going are the Lions. This time Marshall charging up from the back row. Off of the hands of Harris, near side, Schellpfeffer again, and in space, nobody's there.
Great kill once again, fantastic work in system for the Cardinals. It says right here, welcome to the Cardinals' nest. This is our house, and they're showing it.
Vanderschaft just over the net. Olivia Marshall misplays it. And another ace for number 14, Allison Vanderschaft. Just like that, the Cardinals down by 5, take a 2-point lead. And a timeout called by the Lions, 11-9 in favor of Mayville, trying to close out set 3 and complete the sweep. We'll take a break with them, be back shortly on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter? Might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphaseComforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Welcome back here, finishing that Pioneer Kegs ad, and we're back to action off of the hands of number 15, Gabby Jerger. Slammed down by Shelfeffer, this time too far. Good timeout by the Lions, bringing it back within one now. Back to serve for them, the sophomore Sophia Goldobski. Up and over with it, picked up by Harris. Good set, slam down, and another kill. There she is. Leah Voskel just talked about how she hadn't had one this third set. Well, there you go, Jeff.
Yeah, good. A fantastic set once again there by Reagan Hardesty. And Voskel is able to execute.
Couple of substitutions here, and once again a 2-point lead now for Mayville. Number 8, Neva Middlestat serve back to Warner in the back row, picked up by Zenner, pushed back over at the open palm by Jerger. Trying to set something up, middle court here for Vanderschaff. Excuse me, that was Shelfeffer. And the ball will fall once again on the Lions side.
I think that was off the top of the net that time for Chervenka.
Okay.
I don't think it was a block. Oh, what a nice serve.
Serve back to Warner. Zenner, there's Jerger once again. This one does tip the hands of the Lady Lions, still trying to set it up. Slam down, and yes it will. Number 12 on the far side, Amelia Bader.
I don't know about you, Mackay, but I'm extremely impressed with the swinging of all of these front row attackers for Mayville.
Has definitely been phenomenal tonight. The key seller of their game so far. This time, Jerger will do one of her own, though. Blocked at the net, but falling at the feet. Number 15, Gabby Jerger, gets in that kill column once again.
Tooled that one off of the block. Again, the block was there with Bader and Voskel, but unable to put it over on the other side of the net.
Speaking of Voskel, she'll hit it back to the Lions side. Jerger into the net. Tip, they're going to say it was tipped, not off the top of the net, so Jerger able to keep it alive. There's Chervenka pushing it back for Harris. Shelfeffer, far side, just got to get it back to Lomira. They will. Good set, Chervenka goes far with it, but it's too far. And everybody on the Lions there thinking it was tipped, but
I think it actually went over the hands.
I thought so too.
And I think that Chervenka actually hit hands with the blockers.
It's possibly why she was looking for a case. She knew there was contact of somehow. She just didn't know exactly what.
What a serve.
Fantastic serve from Shelfeffer, but a better dig from Warner.
I've been impressed with the way that young lady, just a freshman, has been laying out all night.
Indeed, and the set, Olivia Marshall, too slow to make it up there on the jump, and she'll go into the net, a 5-point lead for the Cardinals. Only 9 points away from sweeping the Lions at home. Shelfeffer serve, she runs up right back to Warner. Good set by Zenner, and it was tipped off of the kill from Rachel Chervenka. She knew she had it that time.
Yeah, and I actually was trying to figure out why Allison Shelfeffer was going for it, but she must have heard the tip at the net.
Must have saw the tip.
Yeah.
That'll send the freshman Riley Warner back to serve. She'll go back row with it off the hands of Boudon, and it falls out of play. An ace for the freshman Warner.
That's her second of this set.
Had some incredible digs tonight from the back row. Now she's continuing from back there, this time from the line though. Oh. Set up for Voskel in system, and it falls once again. Leah Voskel, how many times will we say her name before the night's over?
I don't know, but again, I am so impressed now that I'm paying more attention to the set. Middlestead, oh gosh, And Voskuhl, again, the timing on that has just been impeccable tonight.
Speaking of Voskuhl, she'll go right in the net. A service error, the first one for the Cardinals in a while. And that'll bring this set back within 4. Sends Cervenka back to the line to serve. A 17-13 affair here in set 3. And Cervenka goes into the net. Monkey see, monkey do. Back-to-back service errors from both teams. Gives the Cards a 5-point lead and the serve back.
Yeah, again, you did a nice job of getting the serve. You can't give it right back. You just can't. 18-13, Mayville trying to close this thing out with 7 more points.
And a third in a row. Back-to-back service errors on the side of the Cardinals, and obviously one in between there from the Lions. Nobody wants these free points. Marshall finally getting the serve over, and it will be touched by a couple of different Cardinals. This one, no whistle blown.
They're looking to see it did not go over the antenna. He can't make the call.
Yeah.
The up official can. I mean, maybe he doesn't see it, but he can still make the call. That definitely is the Lomira Lions point because it was on the other side of the antenna.
Well, the problem is the Lions just, instead of playing it and maybe petitioning afterwards, they caught it, which I guess could benefit them here because then they can point it out right away. But if the point goes the Cardinals' way, kind of going to be upset for stopping the point, and that's what they'll call it.
Wow.
They will say it's Cardinals' point. And head coach Lauren Norris not even petition. Oh, there she is.
Oh, yeah, she's letting them have it there. It was clear that it was on the outside of the antenna. I agree with her. She said horrible call.
I was going to say, I couldn't see her. I thought she was just sitting on the bench still, but.
Oh, no.
And you couldn't really after that call. Devastating break for the Lions. They still find themselves down by 4.
So do you play it or do you not? I mean, that is
such
the
a
question.
tough call. Oof, missed shot kept alive, but it's too far. I guess you could say the ball don't lie, and the Lions will get the point anyway.
Schellpfeffer had to try and get to that as the missed time on that time. We talked about how tough it is with that quick set. And that time, Boudon was unable to run it.
Tessa Kettinger serves back row to Vanderschaaf. Good set up front, slam down off of the hands of the Lions. And another kill for the Cardinals.
Brielle Ehlers, the freshman, on the middle attack.
5 points away from sweeping the Lions. Vanderschaaf serve, back row, Cervenka all the way up into the rafters. Something falling down with it. That was a
birdie from badminton.
I was going to say a shuttlecock from the.
They're going to replay it. They're going to call that was interference, which I thought it was actually going to stay up there in that little panel.
Gym teacher is
happy,
thanking Cervenka that's getting some of the equipment back. But we'll replay the point. 20-16 still, and Vanderschaaf will serve once again. Same spot. This time hit by Marshall. Over to the far side, Jerger trying to slam it down, and it will fall. Another kill for number 15, Gabby Jerger, who's been a lot more prevalent. And looks like our camera had a little cutout there, but we're back. Been more prevalent here in set 3, though. 20-17. Lomira has kept it close. Slam down by Voskuhl.
You need an answer? Give me that quick set in the middle.
21-17, and Leah Voskuhl will definitely be getting a post-game interview tonight, so stick around for that, along with a couple of other players, and of course, head coach Alan Capps.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to ask anybody in the chat. Here's the time. If you'd like to let us know who you think we should talk to.
Yeah.
I'm petitioning right now for Voskuhl, obviously, but I think we could also make an argument for Marissa Vanderschaaf. Ace serve right there by Kaya Harris. I think you could talk about number 13, Allison Schellpfeffer.
Did you disconnect something from your camera there?
Nope, not that I'm aware of, unless it fell here.
Could have fell. Got a black screen here for a second, so we're going to stick with the Shelby cam. And we're back. Finicky chords.
I think I had it hanging in there and I was swinging it, so we'll try and leave it up there.
23-17, the Cards serve back to line side. Chervenka slams it down once again. 23-18.
She's got 3 kills in this set. Shelby, so what we'll do on the interviews when we get there, we'll have you come up here and we'll just have you stand in the bleachers and shoot us.
Zenner serve back to Harris. Pushed over this time by Bader. Set up for Chervenka again. Does it clip that line? No. And just like that, set point, match point here from the Cardinals' nest in Mayville. 24-18. And number 13, Allison Schelpfeffer, looking to close it out for Mayville. Starts way behind that baseline. A little bit of a run up, a jump, and the serve just over. Good dig from the back row, kept alive. Here's Jerger, just up and over, but a better dig there from Bader. Vanderschaft hits it back, and that'll do it. The final kill from the libero, number 14, Marissa Vanderschaft, and the Cardinals at home sweep the Lomira Lions. We will step aside, run a few ads, and when we come back, have post-game interviews with the girls and, of course, head coach Alan Capps. Stick with us here on Jeff's live streams.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Municipal Well and Pump began over 100 years ago, one community and one relationship at a time. Employee owned, employee accountable, a personal stake in every project. Today, we are the largest well and pump contractor in the region. Our customers know us as honest people who treat them as people. We believe every family deserves clean, abundant water. To us, nothing is more important. We might not always be the lowest priced option, but integrity and dependability can be rare. And in this vital industry, prioritizing a quality experience creates lifetime relationships. Municipal Well and Pump. We care about keeping clients connected to water.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Located in Lomira, Wisconsin, Schaefer Auto is your go-to destination for quality used vehicles at unbeatable prices. Our mission is to provide dependable cars that fit your budget, and we take pride in offering a wide selection of makes, models, years, and mileage options. If the vehicle you're looking for isn't on our lot, don't worry. Our team is dedicated to finding exactly what you need. Visit Schaefer Auto for your next purchase, where we'll work with you to find a car tailored to meet your needs. Schaefer Auto.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Welcome back here to the post-game show on Jeff's live streams after the Cardinals at home sweep the visiting Lomira Lions. Jeff is down on the court right now with a few ladies. That'll be number 10, Leah Voskel, number 13, Allison Schelpfeffer, number 14, Marissa Vanderschaft, and of course, head coach Alan Capps. We'll send it to Jeff. Take it away.
Welcome back here down on the floor. Joining me are a couple of junior ladies, right? Everybody's a junior. Yeah, I was so impressed tonight. I'm going to start with you, Leah. Just tell me a little bit about, I have not seen an attack on that middle quick set like this tonight. Just talk to me about how it's going tonight.
Well, we've definitely been working on it. I think a big part was that our passes were there a lot tonight, which allows our setters to put it right there for the middles to hit.
Still the timing on that, so that's a pretty tough shot, and it's pretty high level, so you work on that a lot in practice?
Yeah, and a lot of practice work.
And I do have to say, I mean, I'm assuming that Neva is one of the main setters, and I'm missing number 7, I think was the other one. So talk about that. Reagan, that's right. So talk about how well they were doing tonight. They're both young, right?
Yeah, they did very good. And yeah, we do have a very young setter. So sometimes it's a little hard to work with it, but I think tonight there was a lot of connecting, and that really worked well for us.
How does it feel to be defending at home and to still be undefeated in the flyway?
Yeah, that feels great. And we know there's big competition coming, and we're just going to keep working for that.
Well, congratulations, great victory tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right, there's Leah Voskel joining us here. Joining us now is number 14, Marissa Vanderschaft. Talk to me, Marissa, about, I was so impressed with how much you were digging in the back row and how much you were battling out there. Just talk to me about how you were seeing the ball coming over the net.
I think one of the most important things that Caps always says is our defense. And once we get a ball to the setters can do so much with it and give it to one of our hitters, and they just put it away. So it's so important to get a good pass there.
Serve percentage was pretty strong for you tonight as well. So talk about, are you practicing that a lot in practice, and what's your mindset when you're serving?
Another thing we've been working on, yes, is serving low, tight to the net, and I've been working on that a lot. So I think I just take a deep breath back there, and I know where I want to serve, and I just go from there.
Sounds like you guys are sucking up to the coach because he's listening to what you say, that you guys are executing in practice. Is that how it's going?
Yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Tell me about, how does it feel to be undefeated here in the flyway, defend home court?
It's amazing. I mean, our fans show up, they're loud, it's fun to play here, and it just feels awesome.
Well, congratulations again for the great victory.
Thank you.
All right, that was Marissa joining us here. And Allison, again, I want to talk to you about your attacking as well, and the communication that you guys are having out there on the court. It's got to be a lot of fun when you're being that aggressive.
Our team is very close, and I appreciate that because we know where each other are, and we love each other, and we can trust each other so much that they have our backs no matter what, and we hustle with each other. We work together as pairs, and us 6 on the court all work so well and so strong together. Definitely in practice, I've been working on my hitting and getting off and out and working on my foot steps. We do a lot of tennis ball series that really help our footsteps, and this game proved that it's been helping, and I appreciate that we've been working on that.
Fantastic work. Talk about, again, the communication you had to have out there with players stepping in to fill in for Lily.
Yeah, it's amazing. Sophie's young, but she is such a bright person, and she's an amazing athlete, and her working with us is so amazing, and the effort that she puts on the court is phenomenal. She's trying as hard as we are, and we all appreciate that.
What does it mean to you to be undefeated in the flyway so far?
It's remarkable. Like, it just is so heartwarming that our fans love it, our family comes, like everyone comes and supports us, and we love it so much. Because volleyball is not really known at Mayville, but I love that we're making it known and known that everyone wants to come and see us.
Feels good on Parents' Night?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Everyone's here. The stands are big. It's all perfect.
Pep band and everything. I mean, it just was a great atmosphere tonight.
Our student section is amazing. Our parents are amazing. It's just amazing to be here and play at home.
Congratulations. Great job out there tonight. You bet. Coach, talk to me again about how you saw things go tonight. You're a little concerned about the youth that you had out there, but you also were pretty confident that you knew how to play.
I am very proud. It was kind of fun because I looked over and saw that there was the one lineup that we had the 3 freshmen and the 2 sophomores. And so second time around or third time around, I actually made a comment to them out there. I said, let's go freshmen, sophomores. And Megan looks around and it dawned on her and she saw that that Marissa was out serving back there, but everybody who was actually in between the lines was freshmen or sophomores. And then she goes, yeah, and so she was pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it just shows what you've got going on here with your coaching staff and everything working there. So just talk a little bit about how your coaching staff all works together.
I love it because Brian is probably the best value coach because he doesn't get paid. And so having a volunteer assistant that is so faithful, Battle of the Marsh would not have happened without Brian. I'm very blessed, and we're friends because tonight, between school and this, we went to Don Ramon's downtown, had a supper before we came over, and just kind of talked about what we were doing tonight. And I love that camaraderie because that carries over. The girls see that we're on the same page, and then they're able to practice. We've had very high-level practice this week, and I'm very, very pleased. It's not easy to go over little things like footwork. It's boring. And to be able to put the time in to where it'll pay dividends later, get them to buy into that. And then I kind of smirked because when Allison said, I'm glad we're putting the time on the footwork, I just kind of like died laughing because she hates doing it in practice.
So talk to me a little bit about what you saw tonight out of Lomira here. They did not do well. They were trying to part of it is, again, I'm going to talk about, first of all, before we talk about them, I want you to talk about that quick set in the middle and the timing that it takes there, because I was so impressed with the sets that were coming there and the way that Leah was attacking the ball.
And the funny thing is I'm grumpy because we missed so many sets on that. But that's how it goes. I have to be patient. Our philosophy was a little bit different than a lot of coaches. A lot of coaches think you need to master one thing before you move on to the next. I knew what our identity needed to be, so we started running fast in preseason, knowing that it was not real pretty, but knowing that we had to go pay the dues in order to get what we need. We think that we're leaving points on the table and we can go even faster. And so what we want to do is just get this going. We know that we have two good middles. We want to get that, and the neat thing is when Allison gets going, when, of course, Mansueto, when she's here, I mean, like, she leads our team in kills and digs, and so just imagine if we have her. But somebody somebody who goes under the radar, not blocks-wise, everybody knows Amelia can block, but she is a middle blocker who is playing right side because we have 6 middle blockers. The neat thing is she's really struggled on her passes on that. So we have just, the last 2 weeks, just gone time after time, hitting off the boxes, coming in and coming across and getting the tips, coming across and digging, and then just constant movement. That last point, she laid out and did a horizontal one-hand dig, and her team got the kill off of it. And we know she's a brute up at the net, but when she starts playing defense, just think of what we can do.
Well, again, the whole team was. You got to give a little shout out though to Lomira for coming all back. I mean, those first 2 sets were not very competitive, but they took the lead and they did a good job of battling for that first half of that third set.
Well, how about them forcing me to take an early timeout, and then they battled. I think we were down maybe 5 in that set, and I tell you, they just never quit. And then my girls, they took that as a challenge. I called them out on it. I said, I'm big into, don't just go rah-rah. Go into, okay, what do we actually physically need to change to get better passes or better sets? Because they were serving us and we weren't passing well. And so then that created them opportunities. And some of us had blown assignments, a ball coming out of their middle that Kaya, I think it was Kaya, or middle back, we didn't get, and it went right through our block, and that just can't happen. And so we're working on that.
Talk a little bit about, you heard, I want to say that it was Marissa or was it Allison who said Mayville's not known for its volleyball. That's gone out the window.
Well, we've worked hard. When I came here, this current junior class were freshmen, and I thought that was one of the top freshman classes that I had seen. That's all our juniors now that make up the majority of the team. One of those freshmen ended up making it onto varsity that first year, Lillian, and she was our libero that year. And then last year we had Allison and Leah join them, and Mar was more of a coming off the bench, playing DS. And so the bigger roles that they play now, they've worked hard. And then to have 2 years later, just as good of a class, and to have 2 freshmen, 3 freshmen tonight, there's a lot of teams I think that would be happy to have them as regular players and to know that they're just, the cupboard is not bare.
Well, congratulations again. Just give me a real quick, how's it feel to be still undefeated here in the flyway?
Well, it feels good. I think it's with smoke and mirrors. I think that we've been very blessed. I think we have a lot of hard work to do, and we're going to go with that. But one thing before I let you go, did you see the ESPN desk? I think they're trying to take your job on that.
I had told them they could come over here and they could jump on our headsets anytime they wanted, because we're all about having students participate with us. So hopefully Coach Hilber will talk to them and tell them to come on over once in a while.
Didn't we have a great student section tonight? And this atmosphere between the band, the student section, the parents, I just think this was high school volleyball in its purest form, and I loved it.
That's exactly the reason why I love to do this, is because high school sports, just as you said, are absolutely amazing. Coach, thank you again. Congratulations. Head coach here for the Mayville Cardinals, Alan Capps. We'll kick it up to Mackay, and we'll be back here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it. Fantastic interviews down there. We'll kick it to a 30-second ad, and when Jeff joins me back in the booth, we will have more post-game stats. Stick with us.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome back here to the post-game show. The Cardinals take it down in dominant fashion, defending their home court against the visiting Lions from Lomira tonight, taking the first set 25-11, the second set 25-13, and finishing off that third and final set 25-18. Jeff, run me through your final thoughts.
Well, first of all, as you heard me talk about it over and over and over, the way that those attackers were attacking the ball, the way the setters were setting, especially that middle quick hitter. As Coach said, they want to play fast. Well, they played fast, and I thought that Voskuhl executed really well. They couldn't even get the block up in front of her. The second takeaway is Lomira did not roll over. They still came back and fought, and they did a much better job in that third set.
Yeah, I mean, the resiliency from Lomira has to be something that's pointed out tonight, right? Because after losing set 1, 25-11, I've been there. I've been in that mindset. It's really easy to just get down on yourselves and say, hey, there's no point in trying. We're not winning these games. But that is the exact opposite of what anyone on that Lomira Lions staff did tonight. They come back, they improve a little bit in set number 2, 25-13 there, but then that last set, it's close, it's choppy the entire way down. And 25-18, hey, that may not sound like it's the best score in favor of Lomira, but let me tell you, set 3 for them was one of the best sets I've seen them play all year long. And this is my 4th or 5th Lomira game now.
Yep.
So definitely I'm glad they could stick with it, continue to compete out there. One final thought for me, like you talked about, I think it's going to be really devastating for any other teams trying to play Mayville if they can continue to consistently quick set those balls and have the power and the authority on the slams like that the rest of the way through. Mayville will be a very big contender, not only to win the conference, which they're on the pathway to do right now, but in those playoffs coming up very shortly.
Hey, do you think there's any excitement here for Mayville volleyball?
Well, let's see here. The pep band, the student section as large as it was, the stands filling out tonight. I think there's a little bit of buzz around this community right now, yeah.
Yeah, I was very impressed. Hey, the last thing that we like to do on here on the post-game show before we wrap things up here on Jeff's live stream in cooperation with Radio Plus, we always end in a prayer. So we always ask that you would feel free to join us here as we pray. Heavenly Father, we want to praise you and thank you for the beautiful day that you have given to us, an opportunity one more time for us to pursue our passion, and we can't do it without your blessings, Heavenly Father. So thank you, Lord, for doing so. We want to thank you for the opportunity to live stream and showcase these fantastic children that you have created and the opportunity to showcase their athletic abilities here. Father, we want to thank you that I did not see any injuries that took place. I didn't hear anything about it. And for the passion that these young kids showed for volleyball, we ask that they will show the same passion and bring glory to you. Finally, Father, we ask that you be with everybody as they travel home and that they will make it home safely here tonight from Mayville. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Want to thank you all for joining us tonight here at the Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Live Streams family. It's been an honor. We had another fantastic night of volleyball, and we continue that tomorrow. But with football, Friday Night Lights, we're all over the place.
We got 6 games here on these channels between Radio Plus and Jeff's Live Stream.
Super excited for that. Make sure you tune in if you're some football fans. But until next time, we cannot wait to see you at a court or field near us. Good night.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's Live Streams would like to thank our sponsors. Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Sam's Well Drilling, Katie's Log Cabin,
Generations Lanes and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service, Pino Construction,
Verheg's Furniture Mart, Glamour Shop, Schaefer Auto,
Airtech, Coal, Oil, and Propane, WIT Services,
Pioneer Keg, Lidke Lumber, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating and Cooling, Integrity Saw and Tool.